Okay, so I had another request. This was from The Cure Lost 13. Asked me if I could do Disintegration from the CD Disintegration. It's happy and sad at the same time. Well, from what I've heard, the little I've heard of The Cure, that sounds appropriate. That sounds definitely appropriate. So, real interesting band, and a band I never really listened to much. If you guys are following the channel, you kind of know that I went through a long period of time there where I wasn't listening to a lot of stuff that was out there. Even though I'm a musician and I was playing, long story. You'll see as you go along, but you guys are going to do the same thing. If you grew up listening to The Cure and Radiohead and stuff like that, there may be some stuff that's happening right now that you're just dismissing because you're thinking it's not worthy. I listened to the good stuff back then, and you kind of stop listening to certain things. So this is stuff that I all kind of passed by, and so I'm really glad that I'm discovering it, not even rediscovering it, just discovering it with you guys here. So just keep giving me these suggestions, and I will keep listening. I love listening to these tunes, picking them apart, and yeah, it's fascinating. I love it. Let's give it a listen. Sounds like a baritone guitar, or that's a low C. That G on top, man. That's cool. I like it. I like that kick drum. F sharp. F sharp, so not where you would expect it over these chord changes. How cool is that? Love it.
By bit starts to just let go. My heart is
I like that. Sharp B in the bass.
Pictures on the tree, stains on the carpet, stains on the ceiling, songs about happiness, loving and dreams of both of us.
glitch in there every once in a while. Must be on this.
Now that I know that I'm breaking to pieces, put out my heart and I'll feed it to anyone. Crying for sympathy, crocodiles cry for the love of the
C, B to E. Different.
Reaches from everyone, dropping from sky through the glass of the roof, through the
Like a
roof
5 chord.
of your mouth, through the mouth of your eye, through the eye of the needle. It's easier for me to get closer to heaven than ever be whole again. I never said I would stay till the end. I knew I would leave you with babies and everything, screaming like this in the hole of sincerity, screaming me over and over and over, and leaving me photographs, pictures of trickery and stains on the carpet, stains on the memory, and songs about happiness, murmured in dreams, and we both of us knew how the end always ends. How the end always ends.
It's so interesting, that line. That's so cool. Wow, I like that. I like that a lot. There's so many cool things. So first, this is my second or third. Well, I listened to a couple of a couple of songs off the new album. So this is probably maybe my fifth or so Cure song. So my impression of this band is a band that creates these sonic, emotional landscapes that the emotion, in other words, they're painting in emotions, and it sounds to me as if they take one emotion, and in this aspect it seems to be like, again, I just looked at these lyrics for the first time. It's like the resignation that things are over here. I mean, he talks about like specifics as you go. I guess I'd have to know more about it, but it sounds to me obviously like a breakup of sorts, but it seems to be maybe a little more than that. Oh, I missed the kiss of treachery and the shameless kiss of vanity, the soft and the black and the velvety, up against the side of me, the mouth, eyes, and heart all bleed, and run in thickening streams of greed, and bit by bit it starts in me just to let go of my party piece. This is the second time I've heard that phrase, party piece. Maybe you guys can help me out with that. There's a Fix song. What song is it? One thing leads to another, and there's a new party piece, something in there, whatever. I got. Let me know what that's all about. I love this line here. The holding up on bended knees, the addiction of duplicities. A bit, it starts the need just to let go my party piece. But I never said I would stay to the end. So I leave you with babies and hoping for frequency, screaming like this in the hope of secrecy, screaming me over and over and over. I leave you with photographs, pictures of trickery, stains on the carpet and stains on the scenery. Wow. Yeah, so it's just such a really just strong emotional content. So right here, believe it or not, in the lyrics here, I scrolled down a little bit and it tells me a little bit about it. It was a launching point for the entire project, which drew inspiration from Robert Smith's bleak outlook on life as he turned 29 years old in the spring of 1988. Overwhelmed with dark thoughts brought on by a combination of depression and heavy LSD use. I could do it. An acknowledgement that his drug addiction may end his life. So is this song about his relationship with his demons? Interesting. An acknowledgement that his drug addiction may end his life, combined with the references to infidelity with a younger lover that leads to the protagonist's abandonment of his family. Okay, so it is about the breakup in some way, shape, or form, but like I said, it seemed to be a little bit more than that. It wasn't just a love song or breakup song. This was a song about loss in general. You know, that's the vibe I got. So at least from what I read there, that makes sense. The music is just really cool. Everything they do is very, very simple but effective. I mean, when you have chords like, okay, I mean, that has a certain sound, but when you couple that with, like, it's just this, with interesting there, because that gives it a little bit of tension going on there. Did you guys hear that over there? Somebody's trying to call me, and we just gotta say no to that one. And so yeah, it really interesting how this thing just evolves over time. Sorry about that. And now of course it's on my screen. Oh, look, somebody's looking to book me. Blah, blah, blah. Give me a call if you want. Okay, right after this, looks like I got a gig coming up. This is so cool. With the iPhone, the message, the voicemail that the guy's leaving is right on the thing. So, yeah, I'll call that guy right back. But I love that. I mean, by itself, it's nothing. But in context with it, a lot of those 9s and 11s and stuff, tensions in there, just really interesting stuff. And then that line, so in other words, he's going, because these notes are definitely, in the song, and you would normally, they're kind of moved up one note, and that's what gives them that interesting sound, because if you took those 3 notes and went, but if you play them out of sequence, cool sound. So yeah, I like this. I love the lyrics. I like this, and I like at the end. What does he say at the very end, where he goes, "I leave you with photographs, pictures of trickery, and stains on the carpet and stains on my memory." I mean, those lyrics are so cool. And songs about happiness murmured in dreams, when we both knew how the end always is, how the end always is. So it's like, you take a chance, and you know that how the end, when things end, how they're going to be, but you still take that chance. So anyway, really cool, guys. Thank you for suggesting this, and I'll see you soon.